Một, hai, ba. Alo, 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 alo. Alo, alo. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnam. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Chị, em phải làm để nộp bài đi chị này. Dạ vâng ạ. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If you want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more people foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. Cyber industry is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a bright future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If you want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So it's becoming much smaller and smaller. So English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If you want to answer a great future for Vietnam, we must write English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more federal are moving to Vietnam. More and more people around the world is starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So what is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. So English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future in Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn English. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If you want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel all the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. Second, is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If you want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people are the ones starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do Vietnam business and travel all over the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If you want to ensure refer to Vietnam, we must speak English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people are the ones ascending to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel all over the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming smaller and more important in Vietnam. If we want to insert a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. So it's becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must add than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people of the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel all the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. So English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, my mom and I found I coming to Vietnam. My mom will also ask them to learn Vietnamese. My mom Vietnamese is to breathe in the answer of the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. So English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to be honest in Vietnam, we must practice it harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more federal number 200. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must have the internet ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel all the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. Second, it's becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people also are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel outside the world. So when we see Vietnam tomorrow and tomorrow, so English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to answer a great future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel outside the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure the future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more fans are coming to Vietnam. More and more Vietnamese outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel outside the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. So why English is becoming more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So it's becoming smaller and smaller. So English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around. So what is becoming smaller and smaller. So why English it's become more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So it is becoming smaller and smaller. So it is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, Myanmar foreigners are coming to Vietnam. Myanmar people are the ones that actually rule Vietnamese. Myanmar Vietnamese actually do business in several of the world. So when we come tomorrow, so what English is mean Myanmar people in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must investigate English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world asking to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese asking to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a better future for Vietnam, we must study English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are studying to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are studying to do business in several of the world. So when we become smaller and smaller, so when it's becoming more and more people in Vietnam, if you want to increase the future for Vietnam, we must study harder in several before. We must study English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are studying to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are studying to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people want to study to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are studying to do business and travel the world. So when we become smaller and smaller, so English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why it is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure our future for Vietnam, we must learn English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people are the ones asking to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business all the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming smaller and important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must learn English harder than ever before. If you want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people are asking to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are asking to business and travel outside the world. So when we become smaller, so English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to increase the future of Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are asking to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are asking to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people are asking to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are asking to do business and travel around the world. So when we become smaller and smaller, that's why English is becoming more and more in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more fans are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to business and travel the world. So when we becoming smaller and smaller, that's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. We must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese artisans do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Later, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese starting to visit and travel the world. So it's becoming more and more. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a world future for Vietnam, we must have English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. Therefore, English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future of Vietnam, we must practice than ever English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure our future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming smaller and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to visit business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure our future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. So we're becoming smaller and smaller. So English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. We must practice harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people around the world are starting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and travel around the world. The world is becoming smaller and smaller. That's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more foreigners are coming to Vietnam. More and more people outside the world are visiting to learn Vietnamese. More and more Vietnamese are starting to do business and towards the world. So we're becoming tomorrow, that's why English is becoming more and more important in Vietnam. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before. If we want to ensure a great future for Vietnam, we must practice English harder than ever before.